Good morning, Team Niset. Jen here on Monday morning, coming at you live to talk about the little difference between failure and success that actually makes a big difference. I am sharing my personal development book, actually an Audible that I'm working on right now, called Fail Forward by John C. Maxwell. So if you're following us on Team Niset recently, you're learning about mindset and you're learning about using failure, turning your failure and your struggles to your advantage. And today we're talking about the little difference between failure and success that can make a big difference. And as always, I have notes because nobody can remember all of this stuff, and I'm sharing it with you as I learn it as a way for me to put it in my head and to share it all with each and every one of you. So here we go. The little difference between failure and success that makes a big difference is persistence. Persistence is the little difference, and this takes a plan, and I'm going to share a 4-point plan with all of you on how to develop persistence. We all, I think, can at times fall into the trap of we want immediate satisfaction and immediate reward, and unfortunately that is a myth, and things worth fighting for take time, and that's why we're talking about persistence. Perhaps some of you have heard of the department store Macy's. Well, R.H. Macy is the founder of Macy's, and he was born in Nantucket. Let me see what else I can tell you about him. In 1858, he failed several times to get into the retail industry. He moved across the country. He declared bankruptcy. He had several failed attempts at opening retail stores before he used what he learned to form the now highly successful Macy's department store that have 191 stores and is just a billion dollar industry, and was a remarkable success for his family, but took years for him to develop. So persistence in the face of failure is how you can make a big difference, okay? So we have a 4-point plan that will help you harness that persistence. Number 1, find a purpose. Find a purpose that fuels and powers you, that you are passionate about. And that's what we're doing here on Team Niset. We have our purpose, which is helping lead each and every one of you. Now, how do you do that? How do you find a purpose? Well, first you get next to people that have one. You get next to people who have a purpose, and you will strive to be like those people that have a purpose. You get discontent with the status quo. Get fed up with it. It's time to make a change. So get next to people who are working on a goal. Be fed up with the status quo. Find a goal that excites you. Like, what do you want to do? What is something that you can get excited about? And then put all of your vital possessions, all of your tools, and your best resources into that goal. And then visualize yourself. How will it look like? How will it look like? What will it look like? What will it feel like? Visualize how it will feel when you achieve those goals and that purpose. Number 1 in our 4-point plan is find a purpose. Number 2 is eliminate excuses. Eliminate them. 99% of failure comes from people making excuses. There will always be a reason why right now is not the right time. Always. Life will always happen. Eliminate excuses and decide to live with purpose and set that goal. The third step in making that plan to develop persistence is develop incentives. So give yourself a little reward. Set that goal and then break it down, and every week that you stay on track, develop an incentive program. That's what keeps us going, right? In business and life, we all like to have a little incentive and a little reward. So develop an incentive program to help you find that purpose, to live with persistence, and then cultivate determination. Refuse to quit. And how do you do that? You got to work on your mindset each and every day. 10 minutes each and every day. Start your day putting something positive in your mind. That's it. There are my 4 tips to develop a plan, to develop persistence, so that you can be the little difference that makes a big difference in turning success into failure. So, what do you do now? Well, we have several options for you here on Team NESIT. Number 1, today is day 1 of our next 30-day challenge group for our virtual fitness gym, for our fitness family. This is not necessarily specific to runners, but anyone interested in us holding you accountable and helping you reach your fitness goals and living with persistence. Today is day 1. We have about 2 more spots available, and don't worry, you could still start today if you are ready. Comment below this video and we will get you into that group today. The second thing you can do, if you want to be around like-minded people who are passionate, who are working on a goal, who are determined and refuse to quit and overcome excuses, if you're a runner, we just this morning announced that our Running Strong Challenge group is now accepting registration applications. We take 10 runners each month, and we will coach you individually inside our challenge group for runners, and that registration opens today. It starts October 17th, and we would be happy to share our running knowledge with those of you specifically wanting to work on running goals. So there you have it. The little difference that makes a big difference is persistence, and Team NESIT would be happy to help you work on that persistence. Have a super day, friends, and we will be coming at you more live this week with Failing Forward. Kelly, I see that you just joined. I'm going to have to log off and go ahead and watch the replay. Everybody have a super Monday, and we'll talk more Fail Forward later this week.